Now, when I first heard about brainwave entrainment, I was immediately fascinated by it. The idea of tapping into the power of my mind for success, learning, and focus really intrigued me. That's why I wanted to learn more about it and understand its mechanisms and effectiveness. So shortly after that until now, brainwave entrainment has become a cornerstone of our personal growth and law of attraction programs, precisely because of its ability to reprogram the subconscious mind. So what's remarkable is how effortlessly it offers many benefits while being completely safe with no adverse effects. So if you're curious about incorporating it into your life or eager to learn more, then you're in the right place. Now, in just a few minutes, you'll uncover what brainwave entrainment is, how it operates, and most importantly, how you can harness its power to transform your life. So stay tuned. Now, if you're new here, welcome. My name is Natalie Ledwell. I'm a mindset coach and law of attraction expert, and I'm here to help you manifest your wildest dreams with science-based techniques, tools, and resources. I post new videos every Thursday, so make sure that you hit the subscribe button and hit the bell notification button so you don't miss out on any of my upcoming videos. And before we start, if you like these types of videos, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button below. It's super important, as this is the way that I know that these are the types of videos that you like the most. So you're probably wondering, what is brainwave entrainment and how can it help me to learn faster? And that's exactly what I'm going to show you in this video. But first, let's find out, what are brainwaves? Now, the brain has lots of cells called neurons that talk to each other using electricity. When many neurons talk at once, they create a pattern of electrical energy called brainwaves. So you can change these brainwaves by practicing things like meditation, but it can take a long time to see results. Now, a quicker way is by listening to special sounds called binaural beats. These beats help your brainwaves to sync up, making it easier to feel relaxed, focused, or meditative whenever you want. Now, what is brainwave entrainment and how does it work? Well, science has been able to link the 4 brainwave states to improving memory, learning, energy levels, and more. They are delta, theta, alpha, and beta. So since we can't sense our own brainwaves, it's extremely difficult to control them. This is where brainwave entrainment comes into play. So our brains follow cues from outside stimuli, and brainwaves mimic the pulse rates of the sounds that we expose them to. So by creating tracks that pulse sound waves at a desired frequency, we can effectively coax our brain into that state. Now, this is known as the frequency following response. So think of how enjoyable it is to listen to music with a steady beat, like pop music, for example, rather than, say, random jackhammer noise, which can be really chaotic. With brainwave entrainment, we harness the innate ability to synchronize our brainwaves with specific frequencies that enhance learning and personal growth. So by matching our brainwave state with targeted beats and frequencies, we can stimulate our neurons to fire at precise rates. Now, this triggers the release of various neurochemicals and endorphins, altering our thoughts and behaviors. So when combined with other self-improvement tools like affirmations, the results can be outstanding. So as an example, if a farmer was to plant a row of corn in the desert, not much is going to happen. But if a farmer plants those same seeds in fertile earth that's mineralized with lots of vitamins and water, then you're going to get corn as high as an elephant's eye, as they used to say, right? So these waves correspond to different neurotransmitter releases, each activating distinct cognitive processes. So for example, theta waves prompt the secretion of LTP, which is a hormone that's crucial for long-term potential. Without LTP, learning becomes transient, similar to information passing through one ear and out the other. So children who operate predominantly in theta wavelengths benefit from this heightened learning state. Brainwave entrainment amplifies this effect by fostering the formation of neural pathways, essentially expanding the brain's capacity for learning and memory retention. So to say this more simply, it's similar to a road map with express highways. So as an example, if you have trouble figuring out things like directions or math, chances are that in your brain there's a long, complicated neural pathway for the right information to get to your conscious mind. So when you build a new neural pathway, it's like creating an express route that you can easily access at any time. So this works with simple things like being happy, as well as useful skills like knowing the right thing to say at the right time when you're socializing with somebody new. So if you find that you get tongue-tied a lot, this would be especially helpful for you. Now, children between the ages of 2 and 6 are predominantly in theta brainwave activity. And apparently, that's where we pick up a little bit of our programming. Actually, it's where we pick up a lot of our programming. Children are observing the behavior of their parents and the people around them. And there's no filter for judgment for any of these activities. So let's say, for example, that their mother is freaking out when she sees a spider. And she's got the newspaper and she's banging, she's trying to kill the spider. Now, the child looks at that and goes, note to self, that's how I act when I see a spider. So you know that they are picking up programming, and through repetition, this becomes a behavior. And this is exactly how this works. Anytime you see a child running and they fall, the first thing they do is look up at their mum. Now, if their mum is laughing, the child gets up and laughs as well. But if mum's freaking out and go, "Oh my God, honey, what's wrong? Are you okay?" the child always starts crying. Now, the cool thing about using brainwave entrainment is that when you incorporate it with other modalities, say things like affirmations or mind movies or subliminal audios, you can give yourself that same experience that a 3 to 7-year-old might have. So you can do that now as an adult at any age, because the entrainment will actually bring your brain into the same exact state that a child has and allow you to change your programming. It's kind of like hypnotic induction, but on a very, very deep level, much deeper than hypnosis actually. Now, it takes any skill that you want to learn and makes it much sharper and makes any type of personal change that much easier. It's fascinating, right? Now, as I mentioned before, most of the programs, systems, and training that we create at Mind Movies are designed with brainwave entrainment in mind. Now, in this masterclass with John Assaraf, we explain in depth how to use it along with other scientifically proven mind tools to overcome self-sabotaging behaviors, things like procrastination, perfectionism, and self-doubt. So if you're interested in attending for free, please make sure that you sign up now, and I hope to see you there.